tomorrow. So we're talking all things spooky on BBC Radio Kent this afternoon. It had to be done. Now, a collective of immersive theatre companies have created a series of interactive ghost stories that you can join in with from the comfort of your own home. It sounds completely radical, completely new, and let's face it, very 2020. Have a listen to this creepy clip from the series Keep the Candle Burning.
Deep into your brain it crawls, winding its way through the tunnels until it spots the cage. The spider is so tiny, it can slip through the bars of the cage. It begins to nibble. It begins to eat at your fear. It consumes it. Slowly, slowly, softly, softly, eating until there is nothing left.
Wow. Nick Hutson is the composer and sound designer for Keep the Candle Burning. I'm almost nervous to introduce you, having heard that, Nick.
Hello, Erika. How are you? I'm coping?
I'm just about. That sounded scary. Why did you decide to create this spooky series?
Well, the company is made up of a collective of people, as you said, and we're all fans of this time of year, especially within the theme park and the scare industry world where we all come from. And due to events, we can't get to those sorts of places to get the proper kind of scares that we all love. So we thought, why not make it for everyone to enjoy at home? So that's what we did.
How exactly does it work? I mean, I almost don't need to ask, having heard that, but just explain on what they need to do if they want to enjoy this over the Halloween weekend.
So you need a pair of headphones, and you're encouraged to find what you believe in your own house to be safe places, somewhere you feel comfortable, and you listen to these stories. And we've employed special audio effects, so it sounds like something is moving around your head, or it sounds like something is coming from a different part of the room. So that's why we suggest using headphones. And there are objects that you're encouraged to have as you listen to the story to kind of see what happens to them during the story. So one of them requires a pendulum, one of them requires a doll and some salt water, and another one just listen to the instructions and really try and immerse yourself into it. It's great fun.
How do you get to interact with people with it?
You don't interact with people. You interact with your own personal fears. And maybe if you all listen to it, around the table in the dark, maybe with the candles burning, obviously, you can talk to your family about what you thought of the experience and whether certain things worked for you, what you found to be scary, what you didn't find to be scary, and things like that.
So you can enjoy it with in your bubble of people that you're at home with. You can all join in on the same experience. Yes. And how many experiences did you say there were?
So it's a 90-minute experience if you listen to all three stories, but you don't have to listen to all three of them. You can listen to one of them one night and another one another night. And this isn't available. This is available forever now. So you pay $4.99 for it, and you're able to listen to it as many times as you want. So it's not uniquely for Halloween, but it's nice to have it at Halloween because it is, it's quite creepy, as you heard.
It did give me the goosebumps, actually. It's funny, my guest previously was talking about the effect that audio can have on you falling asleep. That audio that we just played there from you is not the kind of audio that would make you fall asleep. Immediately, the hackles were up on the back of my neck, my goosebumps were up, and it was,
well, that bit you heard is actually from someone experiencing hypnosis to get rid of a fear of flying. And we don't suggest you listen to it when driving or anything like that, because we are employing some quite sort of hypnotic audio techniques. I mean, you're not going to fall asleep whilst listening to it, but it is very, very... It's my favourite sequence of the whole thing that we worked on because it does employ lots of fun music elements and sound design elements.
Can I just say, if it does send you to sleep, there's something very, very wrong with you. How could that be? That would make you feel like it's time to sleep.
You'll get woken up very quickly, don't worry, with certain sound
I can imagine so. Oh, I can imagine so. What was your involvement with the project? You can just break it down. What exactly did you do that we will hear your input this weekend or whenever you're listening to it?
So I'm a composer in the theme park industry, so that's where my experience came into this storytelling thing. So we have a company called Faceless Ventures, and we have a company called Incognito Experiences, which is run by a lovely author called Nina, who wrote the stories. And Faceless Ventures, James, whose voice you heard there, narrates them. And I take the voice recordings and overlay the music and the sound effects and the special tricks that you hear throughout the recording. So I was the kind of final cog in the system that kind of created the, we all created the atmosphere, but I really laid on the sound effects and the kind of creepy music as well.
Was this a kind of relief to you to be able to do your job in inverted commas and make people enjoy it at home? Because obviously with COVID, what you're talking about, the kind of work that you'd normally be doing, is completely cut off from people. They can't go and do that at the moment.
Yeah, it was nice to do something that the situation in the world wasn't limiting people from experiencing. So when we were creating it, we have this problem. Here's a really good solution that everyone can enjoy. And yeah, it was great to work on it and put it together. And I actually didn't listen to the stories I didn't listen to the whole story. I actually wrote the stuff as I was listening to it. So I was really getting into the head of the listener hearing these stories for the first time. Obviously, I went back and changed things, but I was really kind of just going into some weird subconscious feeling and just playing what I felt as the music was as the story was playing to me. So yeah, I really became the listener in a way. And I think the results are fantastic. And I think if you are a fan of,
brilliant,
ghost stories at this time of year, who isn't, you should really check it out.
Where can people download it? That's obviously the big question, if they like the sound of it.
Yes, so the website is, if you just search Electric Goldfish Keep the Candles Burning, you'll find it. And it's $4.99, and you get to keep the file. It's not like some companies are doing. You pay more than that, and you get, one chance only. You can keep this file, and that's something we're proud of. And I really hope everyone enjoys it.
Thank you so much for speaking to us today. You've given me the chills, as you should do the day before Halloween. Nick Hutson there, the composer and sound designer for Keep the Candle Burning, one of the immersive experiences that Electric Goldfish are the team behind it, the creators of the Pandora Network, and this new immersive audio that you can download and have a Halloween chill from the safety of your home. But as I say, I'm not sure chills and Halloween should be introduced into the lounge. But if that's what you're looking for and you're worried about the social distancing, it's the perfect way to do it.